Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Yoga Sculpt. Let's jump right in. Weights, top of our mats or space. And we're going to find our way up to a tabletop. So spread all 10 fingers wide, finding shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Take just a few rounds. Cat and cow, warming up the spine. Feel free to add in a little extra movement here if you want to take some side to sides through the hip and the head. You even start to barrel roll the chest. And finding our way back to our tabletop. From here, we're going to step the right toes behind us, begin to float that right leg off the floor, reaching the left hand forward, hold here and breathe. Now inhale, think of lifting up a little bit higher, and as we exhale, we're going to draw the elbow and knee and tap that. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale, curl it in. 3 more. Inhale, reach. Elbow and knee in. Last 2, reaching out. Draw it in. 1 more time. Reach out long. Bring it in. Reaching back out. And release back to tabletop. Switch out. So left foot behind. Lifting that leg off the floor. Right hand forward. As we inhale, think of lifting out and up a little bit more. Exhale, elbow and knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, reach. Curl it in. Inhale, reach. Bring it in. 2 more. Reaching it out. Curl it in. Last time, reach. And in. Reaching out. Back to tabletop. We're going to tuck our toes, walk the hands towards the feet, get a little crouch and curl, rounding the spine. And starting to stretch out those legs, take the feet further apart. Nice generous bend into the knees, sweeping right fingertips up to the ceiling. And release, switch out, opening the left hand. And release. Here you can grab for your elbows. We'll take a few breaths, hang over the leg. Again, release back down and open that right hand back up. Take that release, switch, opening left hand. And release. Making sure our feet are underneath our hips. Bring the hands out, finding our high plank, and start to find a rock forward and back, lifting through the top of the head. Breathe here, long spine, long legs, here for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finding high plank, shoulders over wrists. Knees can bend as we press up and back, taking a down dog, couple pedals through the feet. And finding our way back to high plank. Keep that nice long line. Lower to knees and shins. Elbows in close. Take 3 push-ups. Slow, lower down. Press up. Lower down. Palm up. Elbows against ribs. Press up. Tuck the toes. Finding just your high plank. Twist the heels to the left. Open right hand. Side plank. Release. Come back. Heels to the right. Left hand up. Come back, high plank. Press the hips up, taking our down dog. This time, step that right foot up, finding our low lunge. Find a little bit of movement here, rock forward and back. Go ahead, tapping our left knee down, hips forward. Hands can stay or they can reach up high. or even rest on top of that right knee. Release, come back to your high plank. Lower knees and shins. Elbows are in, so triceps engages me lower. Press up, 2 more, bring it down. Come up, last one. Come up, finding high plank. Right arm up, side plank. Come back, switch, left arm. Come back, hips high, down dog. This time left foot comes up, taking our low lunge. Take a few rocks forward and back, opening the hips. Tapping that right knee down, hands can stay to the knee or reach up. Releasing again, high plank. Lower knees and shins. Controlled elbows in lower. Press up, 2 more, down. Come up, last time. Come up, finding high plank. Right arm up, full twist. Release, switch, left. High plank, press the hips up, finding down dog. Bring the feet all the way up to our hands, taking our fold. Find our weights, coming up to stand. From here, you can separate your feet a lot or a little. We're gonna start to bend the knees. As we bend the knees, we're gonna press the arms up towards the ceiling and then elbows bend, bring the left knee up. Bend, switch, right knee. Press down, come up. Continue to alternate knees. Press up, down, come up, down, and up. Here we go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet back together. Step our left foot back, finding our lunge. Shoulders over hip. Arms down. Tap that left knee, bicep curl. Press back up. And down. Press up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to spin the feet open. Feet are wide, bend the knees, arms reaching down, wingspan out. Bring it together. Out, draw it in. Keep the elbows slightly bent. Reach. And out. Here for 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll stand tall in 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back up. Now just turn towards the back. Finding your lunge, shoulders over our hips. Arms are down, bicep curl. Tap your right knee. Press up, down, and up. Here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to turn back to the side. Feet are wide, knees bend, reach the arms down. This time we'll row and down. Knee elbows in, down. Up and down for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing up, turn back to the front. Bring our feet together, weights down. Taking our high plank, hold here and breathe. Lower knees and shins, 3 push-ups, down. Press up for 2 and 1. Finding high plank, hold. Right arm up, find our side plank. Now we're going to stay here, breathe. Option to bring your top arm towards your ear. For 5, 4, keep pressing the ground away. 3, 2, 1. High plank and switch. Left arm high. Hips are up. Maybe arm by your ear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. High plank. Press the hips up. Take our down dog. Step our right foot forward, finding our lunge. From here, we're gonna tap that knee down. Come all the way up, hands to our hips. Tap that back foot underneath. We're just gonna engage that right leg. We're gonna press straight up, tap it straight down. Press up, lower down. Up and down. Here we go for 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna bring our hands down. Make sure that back knee is lifted. We're gonna step that left foot in. Bring our feet together. Coming up to stand. Just enough to send your left toes back behind you. Now we're just gonna engage that left hamstring. Squeeze up, kick it back. Squeeze, kick back. Imagine a ball behind your left knee. Maybe even flex the foot, really engage. Down. Squeeze, kick it back. For 6, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step that left foot back again, finding our lunge. Plant your palms, step the hips up, finding down dog, switch out. So left foot forward, taking our lunge first. Tap the knee down, hands on our hips, back toes underneath. Chest stays high, you're just gonna press straight up, straight down. Press straight up, straight down. Press and down for 6, for 5, 4, 3, sides engaged, core strong, 2, 1. Bring the hands down, step your right foot up, feet together. Come up to stand. Now as we stand tall, slide the right toes back, just engaging right hamstring. Squeeze heel to hip, kick it back. Squeeze and back. Not just a lift, but a full squeeze. Squeeze and down for 6, 5, 4. Here we are, last 3. We'll stay tall in 2 and 1. Now step that right foot in, just enough to step down, grabbing our weights, come back up to stand. You can take the feet wider. Again, we're gonna press, lift left knee, press, take the right, continue to alternate your knees, press, and up, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we stand back up, stepping our left foot back, hold the leg strong. This time arms bicep. It's gonna in, press out, in, take it out for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turning the feet open. You can bring your feet a little bit closer together. This time arms are wide. Send the left foot out. We're gonna lift that left leg, bring everything in. Lift straight out, bring it in. Lift and down, up and lower. Here we go for 6, for 5, stand tall, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're gonna switch the legs, right foot out, arms out, lift the right leg, bring it in. Lift and down, straight out, straight in, toes point to the side, out and in for 8, 7, 6. We'll bring our feet wide in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet wide, just enough so you can reach down, knees are bent, wingspan again, out and in, out and down. Here for 8, 7, 6. We'll row in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now arms down, row up and squeeze. 8, 7, 6. We'll turn to the back in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Standing tall, turn just to the back to find our lunge. Arms out, goal post. Hold the legs strong, just in and out through the arms. Press and press, press. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn back to the side. This time bring your weights all the way down to just come back up to stand. We're going to interlace the hands behind the head. Feet are wide, knees a little soft. Just going to tip that right elbow down towards the right. Come straight back up. Engage your core as you lean to one side. Press straight back up. Notice if you lean forward or backwards. Try to go straight lateral. Think elbow down towards the leg. Come up. Over. Bring it up. Keep it slow. And up. So you find that point. You can't go any further. Engage. Down. Come up. 6. And up. For 5. 4. 3. Last 2. Stay tall. Finish it out. Come back up. You can just turn back to the front without your weights. Step down, finding our high plank, holding high plank. From here, we're just going to move into that side bend again. So we're going to send our heels to the left, right arm high. Finding your side plank. Now you can stay here, or you can tap that left knee down towards the floor. If you have that knee down to the floor, get a little bit lighter in your fingertips. And you're just going to come up. Tap that elbow and fingers down. Lift straight up, straight down. Or you're going to stay in your plank, and this time you're just going to pike your hips up and down. You can choose plank, squeezing the underside of the body, or modified side plank with just a little bit. Come back down. Straight up, straight down. Just enough. Engage and down. Your version, 6. We'll switch in 5. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your way back to your high plank. Hold. Take it to the other side. Heels to the right. Left hand is going to be off the floor. Pressing up, lower down. Squeezing underside, or in your modified side plank, be light in your right fingertips. Lift off enough. Lower down. So engaging through your left side to lift and lower. Lift and down. Up. Think bottom hand barely touching the floor, modified side plank. Or a full side plank. Keep pressing the ground away through that bottom hand. Your version. For 6. For 5. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Finish out back to your high plank and hold. We're going to come down to our forearms. You can interlace your hands. Hold here. Take a little rock forward. Press back. Forward and back. Here we are for 8, 7. Chest lifted, hips low. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release down to your shins for a moment. Then go ahead, actually interlace those hands again. Maybe try the opposite thumb on top. This time coming up to our full dolphin. Send the hips high, bring those feet in. You can stay right where you are. Or start to send your right toes back behind you, similar to when we were standing. You're going to float that leg up parallel to the floor. Squeeze your heel to your hip. Extend, float those toes down. Lift, squeeze, extend, down. Lift, squeeze, extend, down. Here we are for 4. Squeeze, Last 3, squeeze. And 2, squeeze. Finish it out. 1, squeeze. Now we're gonna switch. If you're taking it, left toes behind you just enough. Lift that leg parallel, squeeze, kick, and down. Lift, squeeze, focus on the legs, not on the arms here if you're taking legs. Squeeze, and down. Here for 4. And down, last 3. We'll take a pause in 2. And 1, squeeze. Gently release those knees, gently release the arms out. Find your way back up. Take a moment if you need to shake out those arms, especially if you are holding the legs. And then we're gonna find one of our weights. When you're ready, you're gonna bring it behind your right kneecap. You're gonna rest it there and you're gonna squeeze onto our hands. Find that same position, shoulders over wrists, hips over that left knee. So our right knee is gonna squeeze. We're gonna kick that foot up and pulse. Think toes straight towards the ceiling as you hold that weight. Lift and lift. Here we are. 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna take it to the side. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now keep it off the floor. Take it out. Bring it in. Straight out and in. 8, 7, 6, 5. We'll switch the legs in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now gently release. Switch. Bring the weight behind your left kneecap. Again, as it rests in that crook, squeeze already. Readjust the hands. This time left toes straight up and lift. Knee down, toes to the ceiling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hovering off the floor, take it out and down. Straight out and in for 8, 7, 6, last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bringing that left knee back in. You can release those weights out. Find your way to a seat. We'll take the legs out in front of us. Take a moment, shake them out as you need to. Finding the weights again. We're going to come all the way onto our back. We're going to bring the arms overhead. We're going to take arms overhead, straight back to the ceiling. Overhead to the ceiling. Here we go. 8. Bring it back up. For 7. And up. Last 6. Bring it up. For 5. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring those arms in. We're just going to take a moment, float the feet towards the ceiling. You can allow those knees to be bent, just shaking it out. Allow those knees to draw back in. Now we're going to bring the shins parallel to the floor and ceiling. Bring the arms overhead. Just straight up towards the ceiling. Now we're going to bend and curl. Think weights to your knees. Send the arms overhead again. Tap your toes down to the floor. Bring everything up together. Toes down, weights down. Squeeze up. Send it down. Bring it up. And down. Here we go. 4, 6. And tap. 5. Tap. 4, tap, 3, tap, 2, tap, and 1, tap. Go ahead, bring everything back in, release those weights out to the side. Keep those knees in close. And kind of squeeze them in a moment. Maybe rock a little side to side. Or start to kick forward and back the length of your spine a few times. Find your way up to a little crouch and curl. So we'll rock our weight forward, just bringing ourselves onto the balls of the feet, onto the hands. From here, we're going to start to take a little step back. So hands are underneath us, elbows slightly bent. We're just going to come back to our hovering tabletop, step the feet in, then switch. Other leg out, bring it in. Tap out, bring it in. Take hovering tabletop or a little bit longer, but not all the way to straight plank. Tap it in. Continue to alternate which leg leads back and in. Here we go. Last 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Find your way back in, then step the feet long, come back to your down dog, stretch out. From here, we're gonna just send that right foot up to bring it through, low lunge. Spin open to a wide forward fold. Knees soft, chin to chest, rolling all the way up to stand. Now from here, we're just gonna take the legs, stepping in, stepping out, stepping in, stepping out. So just find that first, out, in, and out. Just reading with the right leg, out, right leg in first and out first, in and out, in and out. Now pause, keep those feet out. We're gonna switch. So stepping with your left and out. Left in, left out, in. Keep the hips low, in and out, in. Bring those feet back wide. Come down to your wide forward fold for a moment. And then from here, we're going to find our way back up to stand. So this time we're going to start with the right foot. We're going to step out, bring the left foot in, take the right foot out, tap your left foot behind. Out, together. Now left leg, tap your right. Out, together, tap. Left, out, together, right. Now you can keep going here. Step together, step, tap behind, step, and back, step, and step, back, step. Or if you want to, you're gonna jump out, jump together, jump, tap. Jump out, together, jump, tap. Out, together, tap. Out, together, tap. Out, together, tap. Out, together, or keep taking that step. You're always going to switch what leg is behind, or out, jump, out, tap, out. You're really trying to cross your inner thighs. Out, tap. Your version. Here we go for 6, 4, 5, 4, 4. Keep those hips low. 3 and 2. And 1, find your way back to your wide forward folds. Turn to the front, step your right foot back. Now this time as you step in and step back, if you want to take a little jump, jump. Hips up, hips back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find your way back to your high plank and down dog. Bring your left foot forward, take your low lunge. Turn to your wide forward fold. Just stay in that wide forward fold. From here, knees bend, heels and toes out. You can start to shift towards one leg, stretch out the other. Then shift. Take a little shift, hips low. And shift, or do it without the hands. Shift one side, up and over the other. Really engage through the quads, shift over, or keep it lower, more of a stretch. Shifting side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, One, we're gonna come back to that wide forward fold. Turn back to the front, bring your feet up together. Step back, find your high plank. We're gonna lower all the way down to our belly. From our bellies, arms out a little bit wider than the shoulders, so more of a W shape. Keep the lower body anchored into the floor. We're gonna lift the arms in the chest, lower down. Lifting up and lower. Lift and lower. Lift, keep nose towards the floor. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. As we release, you can just swing onto your back. Take a moment, draw your knees into your chest, squeeze it in. Planting feet to the floor, arms at our sides. Just gonna roll up into our bridge. Press the hips up, keep the inner thighs engaged. Roll down. Press straight up. Lower down. Press up. And lower. Press up. And down. Here we go. Last 4. Roll down. Press 3. And down. 4, 2. And down. 1. Roll down. Now you can have your knees bent maybe a little bit longer. We're going to reach the arms overhead. Arms and palms are going to face in. Reach the arms up towards the ceiling. Start to curl your spine. See if you can roll up. Come up and over the knees. Sitting tall. Start from your low back. Roll down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Returning arms overhead. Arms up. Feel the low back curve. Sit up tall. Up and over the knee. Reach up. Continue to roll back down. We're going to move through 6 more. Take your time. Arms. Heel. Curl up. Fold. Sit tall. Continue all the way back down. Try to move through each vertebrae. Curl. Rolling up. Roll back down. 4 more. Roll. Curl up. Over the knee. Sit tall. Roll. Back down. 3 more. Arm. Sequentially through the spine. Lift up and over. Sit tall. Roll. Back down. We finish last 2. Arms. Curl, roll up. And fold. Sit tall. Continue to come down. Last time. Arms. Sequentially up. Fold. Up. And roll. Back down. Now this time just roll. Come all the way up to sit. Go ahead, bring those legs, soles of feet together, knees opening wide. Move a little side to side in the hips, sitting tall. Sitting up, reaching our left hand towards the ceiling. A little twist up and over towards the right shoulder. Take a couple of breaths, stretching out through the core. Gently unwind, send the right hand up. Twisting across our body. Unwind, this time just gently fold chest towards the leg. Staying here for a few breaths. Gently sitting ourselves back up. You can just find your way to that crouch and curl. We're going to stretch out those legs, just hanging over, maybe the feet even further apart. Little shifting side to side if you'd like, or grab for opposite elbows. Keep those knees bent, chin to our chest. And as you're ready, you can start to just roll up 1 vertebrae at a time. Once you come all the way up to stand, roll the shoulders, shake out the arms, shake out the legs. All right, nice work, everybody. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time.